One of our aims was, in fact, from the perspective of our project, from the experts that we involved, from our discussions, to elaborate policy recommendations. I think one fact that really is apparent is that the audience of education, the whole situation is much more complex today than it was 10 or 20 years ago. And obviously you cannot manage a more complex situation with the same or even less resources. To manage a more complex audience, a more diverse audience of students, you need more resources for school. Even obviously rich countries as Germany are not very good at that. Germany is under average in spending for primary school education, for example. The teacher-student ratio is not good. If you want to really involve the new population in our society, we need to spend more on education, we need to spend more for community work, and the resources can only come from the national level, because the communities and municipalities also are very diverse regarding their tax resources, the amount of money they can spend. So this is one thing. The other thing is that really the national education systems must discuss how they react to this diverse society. This really must be an international, a national discussion, and there need to be national conclusions, even in countries like Germany, which have a very federalized, a very diverse educational system, where the system in fact is governed by the individual states. So things like good teacher education, particularly teacher further education, must be supported. One thing where the national level has been quite good was funding pilot projects, experiments, innovations in education. We have a whole catalog of good practices. Many of them we have documented in our report, but the system is really slow to adopt these innovations, to really change the basic system. So there needs to be a national discussion on how to integrate such findings, like the whole school concept, like diversity education, like better language learning, like transitions from school to the vocational system. And so there is a lot to do for the national level.